Hello everyone and welcome.
Start your engines.
There's the command. Welcome to the second race in the 2015 NASCAR Racing 2003 season that I made for the YouTube channel. We're going to give you a quick rundown of the starting lineup. In the front row, it's Rusty Wallace and Sterling Marlin. In row 2, it's Tony Stewart and Jeff Burton. Row 3, Ricky Rudd and Jeff Gordon. Row 4, Bill Elliott and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Row 5, Ryan Newman and Kevin Harvick. Row 6, Mark Martin, last week's winner, Dale Earnhardt. Row 7, Jeremy Mayfield and Bobby Labonte. Row 8, Dale Jarrett and Jeff Green. And row 9, rounding out the field, is the rookie Casey Atwood. This is the EXIDE 500 from Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's going to be a 20-lap event. Let's get ready for this. We're going to pause quickly here to save time. Alright, we are back and green flag is out at Atlanta. Rusty Wallace takes off with the lead. 3 wide already as Marlin gets backed up coming out at the start. Stewart and Burton both go by and Rusty jumps out to a big lead. Wallace won here in real life in 1993, so he should be set to win the race here today if he can keep the car up front. But Tony Stewart is already in hot pursuit. Wallace will lead the first lap. There you see Stewart trying to chase down the leader, followed by Jeff Burton. Let's see what's going on in the middle of the pack. There you see Ricky Rudd leading Bill Elliott and others as they go down into turn 3. Elliott now going for that position, which I believe is the 6th position. And he's going to get it. Newman's going to take 7th. Back up to the lead now, where Stewart is still chasing Wallace. Not doing very good at it. Until now, he may try to make a move going into turn 3. Tight, close bumper-to-bumper action here for the lead. Burton running by himself. In third, Jarrett. Here comes Dale Jarrett up through. A lot of Fords in this little pack of cars. You see the 4 Fords there of Newman, Mayfield, Jarrett, and Rudd. 2 of them Penske cars, 2 of them Robert Yates cars. Only 2 Roush cars made it into the race today. Those 2 being, of course, Mark Martin and Jeff Burton. Now, Rudd continues to get pushed back, as does the outside pole sitter Sterling Marlin. Here comes last week's winner from Daytona, Dale Earnhardt. Back to the lead, where Rusty Wallace continues to lead this race. Wallace not giving an inch to Stewart, but Stewart is staying right with him. Field's starting to get a little strung out now as you follow Jeff Gordon. In-car view. Back to the leader, and Wallace continues to dominate this race. Eight laps complete now. The view from just in front of Wallace. That's the advantage of this game. We'll be able to give you camera angles that no real TV broadcast will be able to give you. Here's the rear bumper. And the view from the helicopter. Back to the TV view. Wallace still not giving an inch. Let's take a look back through the field once again. Field is pretty much strung out now. And Rudd continues to fall back. You see Jeff Green and his Roush Racing teammate Kevin Harvick as we go back to the leader. We are past halfway in this race now. Ten laps complete, working the 11th here at Atlanta. Make that 11 laps complete, now working the 12th. And Stewart is still chasing Wallace. Still unable to get by. Ladies and gentlemen, this could become a Rusty Wallace show. Sorry for the interruption of showing the pace card there, but that's just the way the selector works on the game. See Jeff Green having a good side-by-side battle with Sterling Marlin. Unfortunately for both of them, it's for last place, and Marlin's going to take the 16th position, leaving Green right about where he started in last place. Although Casey Atwood, you got to hand it to the rookie, has come up from 17th to 12th. It's going to help his day out a lot, but he won't be able to catch, I don't believe, be able to catch Bobby Labonte, who's the next car in front of him. And then there's Dale Earnhardt in 10th, who really needs a good finish here if he wants to maintain his hold on the points lead. And in a shortened season like this, having the points lead is everything for as long as you possibly can. Earnhardt now trying to get around Gordon, who will just not give that position up. This is the battle for 9th. Gordon is in 9th. Earnhardt is in 10th. And Labonte is in 11th. Now Earnhardt has the advantage on the inside, but Gordon's still fighting hard, stubbornly on the outside. Earnhardt's going to take it though, and he's going to get a little bit of help from Labonte, who's going to push on through there as well and pick up 10th spot. It's going to push Gordon back to 11th. Meanwhile, no change up front. Wallace is still your leader after 15 laps have been completed. We're going to take a small commercial break here and be back for the finish of the EXIDE 500 at Atlanta. Welcome back to the Atlanta Motor Speedway in the EXIDE 500. 16 laps complete. Rusty Wallace is still your leader as we close in on the finish of this EXIDE 500. Tony Stewart has been chasing him ever since the start of the race, so we've been going back through the field and trying to show you some of the battles that have been happening back through, but as of right now, there isn't really happening at all, although Jeff Green just did finally get out of last place by passing Sterling Marlin, which is a shame for Marlin himself, considering that he started on the front row right next to Rusty Wallace. And I guess you could say they're being polar opposites right now, because Wallace started on the pole and has led the entire race. Marlin started in second and is now in last place and hasn't gotten much further than that in the past few laps. He and Green have been having a big battle for the last place position. Wallace is still your leader. We'll stay with Wallace as we are now down to 2 laps to go. And here we go, white flag. And if Tony Stewart doesn't do anything here, it looks like Rusty Wallace is going to win the race. Wallace has led all day. Started with the lead, kept the lead, and now it looks like he's going to finish with the lead. Rusty Wallace wins the EXIDE 500 at Atlanta. He's your winner, folks. We're going to pause here to bring up our official stats. Those official stats being the official finishing order for the EXIDE 500. Well, there you have it, folks. Rusty Wallace is your winner. Tony Stewart finished second. Jeff Burton finished third. Dale Jarrett finished fourth. Ryan Newman finished fifth. Jeremy Mayfield finished sixth. Mark Martin finished seventh. Bill Elliott finished eighth. Bobby Labonte finished ninth. Dale Earnhardt finished 10th. Jeff Gordon finished 11th. Casey Atwood finished 12th. Earnhardt Jr. finished 13th. Kevin Harvick finished 14th. Ricky Rudd finished 15th. Jeff Green finished 16th. And after starting on the front row and falling all the way back, Sterling Marlin finishes in last place in 17th position. That has been the EXIDE 500. Rusty Wallace is your winner. I'm Mr. Sir 1995 signing off, and we'll see you next week in the 2015 NASCAR Racing 2003 season.